Here's Robin. Okay, the Robins actually came because there's two different Robins. This is the variant of the two. Remember that one to me is like the Golden Age, and then the other was more of the Silver Age, or what I call the George Perez Robin. One thing I thought was very, very cool was the fact that they put the different pictures of the two different Robins on the back. I thought that that was good. Everything else pretty much remains the same. One thing I thought was kind of strange was, considering that this is the older Robin with the older looking R, the original looking R, look, they put the modern R on these. I would have thought that they could have gone ahead and put the throwback logo on there. One thing also, I'll go ahead and pull the figures out and we'll begin to talk about them. They're pretty much identical, except for the head. They've got obviously him being an acrobat, he's got the multi-jointed arms and things like that. He's got the knees, the extra knees. Now, Robin's been working out, because check out the gun show going on over here. Man, dude's got some biceps. Now, one thing I do not like, I'm looking more at the Golden Age Robin right now. One thing I really wish that they had done is I wish, and I'm glad that they did kind of the wrap around the old style mask, you know, with the curly Q hair. But you know, really, I wish that they, instead of doing this mask, they had gone ahead and taken Dick's mask and made it a, because he's got a domino mask there, you see it, kind of like the Superpowers, Super Friends version. I wish they had done that with him, only done it in green, then this could have been a true Jason Todd figure. But both of these figures are very cool. I like the sculpts on both guys. You can kind of, I mean, that looks kind of good. Here you can kind of get a good look at him. He's got the, I mean, that's the way he always looked like when I was growing up as a kid. I mean, it is a decent sculpt. I wish it had been a bit more detailed, but I don't really know what you could have done a whole lot different. He's got the, I'm going to go ahead and lay Jason Todd aside, just like the rest of America did. And we'll go ahead and look at this. Cape looks good at the back, nice yellow cape. It's got some difference in the paint applications, that's kind of neat, shading and things. He's got the normal red tunic, got the short pants, traditional green gloves, and the pixie boots. He is very, very flexible. Batman doesn't have to count on him cramping up, and so he does very, very well with that. Now, they do come with some accessories, simulated grappling gun with a grappling hook, with a string, and with a batarang, small batarang that he can utilize. This is a good figure. I am glad to get him. You can see what he looks like here with the more of the Superpowers Batman. Glad to finally have you with us. You know, that I do like the fact that there is a height difference. There probably should have been a little bit more of a height difference. I think even with the Golden Age, there's a little bit more of a height difference with him. That's kind of that's kind of good. Now, if you're going back and you're comparing these Robins, see they look to be about the exact same size. Must have been the way I was holding it. But if you take this one and you compare, here's one of the modern Robins. You know, they're not. There's some height going on there. This was the first Robin that they came out with. Actually, it's not the first. This is he had a little bit of different paint color. This was the more modern TRU version. So really, we got some cool stuff going on there with these, all in all. But it is good to finally have a Superpowers or a Classic Age Robin. You won't be hanging out with Kid Flash much. I mean, look, he looks. Hi, what happened to you, Wally? Did you reverse back in time and get so short? What's the matter? So they're probably not joining the Titans around the same time. So anyway, so we've got Robin, both Robins, Golden Age and Silver Age. Now with him, with the Robins, in each package you get a head and a butt. Now I don't know about you, but if I was a figure, I would not want my head with my butt. I would rather just have my head or my butt. Put my head with my hand. I'm cool with that because I've got my head near my hand. But I don't like putting my butt near my head. That's just me. Now, so we've already got through all the ones that we already opened. Give me just a second. We're going to grab some other figures, and we'll get right back to you. Be right back with you. All right, we're back. We're still talking about DC Wave 16. I really do like this wave. Next up, now this one is still in package because this is where I got to. We have Mercury from the Metal Men. He's the number 5th figure in this 6-figure series. You can see his little Metal Man insignia right there. He already looks, he got a kind of cool looking package. You can see he's got his scissors there with him. You want to look at the up close shots of that. We've got the full figure photo. We've got the bio. This is really you know, the pertinent information about him. But you know, this is kind of a cool figure. Let's go ahead and open him up. All right, so now we have, let's go ahead and pop him out. There we go. Oh, and then we've got an extra hand in here. Looks to be the left hand, of course. All right, we've got the Bane torso. Now, really, they could have made him a little bit bigger, but we'll talk about that later. Anyway, here we have the Metal Men, Mercury. All right, this is a little bit different. He's got a pair of scissors. That looks kind of cool. I like the bubbly feature there. Can you see that? I like how it makes it look like they're bubbling out. Oh, looky. The scissors actually work. He is one of the more obnoxious of the Metal Men. Hey, look at these feet. Can you see that? Man, you might want to look at the picture. Those are some pointy looking feet there. That's kind of wild. All right. So anyway, he's got his long nose, very long nose. It's typical. Look at that. Nice face sculpt, really. I mean, he looks like who he's supposed to look like, I guess. Isn't that kind of cool? I mean, he looks kind of neat. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. He's got a hidden chest joint underneath his placard for who he is. He's got a weight. He turns at the waist. That makes sense with him because I mean he is a robot made out of liquid metal. He's got the multi-knees. His feet don't come back very far, but he's got the multi-knees. He's got the thigh joint. He's got the intense flexibility. Man, these figures, I mean, they've got a lot of articulation. He's got the multi-elbows. He's got the wrist joints. That's good. His head, you know, you could take him up and down. And now, let's see if we can get this hand off. There we go. And voila! That was pretty simple, wasn't it? This is kind of a cool figure. Our Metal Men, we've got 3 now. We've got gold, iron, and now Mercury. I think if I'm going to display them now, I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the scissors because that's a neat accessory. It's well done the way they did it. This is really very cool. That's neat. This is probably one of the better, more identical to the subject figures that they've made. It's kind of neat. All right. So, and now we are down to the last figure in the series. Don't forget, so far we've got a right arm, left leg, head, and butt. Actually, we've got 2 head and butts because we got one of each. We got a set with the Batman, with the Robin. Now. Oh, man, I'm so excited about opening this figure. This is the Nightfall Batman, or as they call it, Azrael Batman. This is the Jean Paul who took over for Batman after Bane had broken his back. Not just in a straight-up fight. He wore him out. It was good tactics. You know, one of the things well, we'll talk about that in a minute. But this is... I was really excited about this figure. I was hoping they were going to do it right. From everything I can see right now, they have. Obviously, you can see the Nightfall Batman symbol right there. Very cool. Got his bio on the back. Talks about the Order of St. Dumas, doesn't it? Yeah, Azrael. And I don't know if it always talks about the Order of St. Dumas or not. But anyway, Jean Paul was, you know, at once Azrael, and they had trained him that when he put on a costume, he would have he would actually kind of change personality. And so that kind of, it worked pretty well. Batman was working with him and things like that. But then when he put on the new Batman costume, and he became, to me, more like a Punisher Batman. And when he did that, then he began to terrorize the Gotham City more than or in different ways than Bruce had ever done. Okay, so we got our right leg, so we're going to be able to start getting assembled here. Now, right away, this thing is impressive. This is very impressive. I mean, just the sculpting of the wings and stuff. I mean, this is cool. All right. This, they have done this right. Wow. I'm sorry, I know I'm supposed to be doing the review, but man, this is sharp looking. Very, very well done. Okay, all right, I'll get back to you now. Here we go. Jean Paul in all of his limited glory. You can see right away they've got the bat symbol the way it is. I like the fact that they've got the helmet detailed enough. Let's see if I can pull you in and you can see it. He's got the red eyes, yes, but he's also, you can see the targeting device there on the side of his head that he used. They've got where the cow hooks, the protective mechanism for his neck. He's got the feeder belts for his gauntlets. You remember he had some gauntlets that fire batarangs or little bat fletchets and stuff like that. He's got his gauntlet wings. Now, you know, I don't remember whether they were facing that way or the other way. Either way, it doesn't matter. It still looks good. I'd have to go back and look at the comics to be sure. He's got the clawed hands. That's kind of neat. I mean, that's very cool. I love the paint application on this, the way that they've done it. That's just impressive. You look down at the bat belt. He doesn't necessarily have a belt buckle, but he does have the pouches and stuff like that. But he didn't have a belt buckle in the comics. Down on the legs, he's got the more of the little flechettes off to the side. I mean, but the back, look at these things. He's got his feeder for his weapons attached. That's impressive. Look at these wings. These are nice, solid. I mean, he's a fearsome looking character. He's got Jean-Claude Van Damme flexibility. His arms, he's got I think that's a turn, yeah. He's got a bicep. He's got a twisty in his a twisty joint in his elbow as well as back and forth. Nothing in his hands, but I mean, really wearing this much armor, would you? I mean, this is just a neat figure. He's got a chest joint, but the chest joint is a bit more limited than they normally are. But this dude is incredible. This is, I mean, this is part of Mattel at its finest. Now this is him with Batman. You know, you can kind of get a look there. Of course, if it was for real, this is the way it'd be. Please, Batman, don't hurt me. I'll take the suit off. Don't beat the crap out of me again like you did last time. Get the suit off and don't ever put it on again. Go put on that girly suit that I gave you. Yes, Batman, because I really am a girl. That's right.